Good morning. Today is Saturday, the 26th of June, and it's just gone midday. There's hardly any sun today, it's very cloudy, but it's still warm and it's dry today. It has been wet for quite a few days, and I wasn't going to make a video this morning. I was going to wait till tomorrow, but when I came out to the garden, I saw all these lovely new flowers opening up, and I want to video it just in case the dogs run through them or it rains and I can't get out to video, so I'll do it just now. This little one here is a lemonade cosmos, and I planted a few in the tub, but only 2 have grown, and one of them has given us a beautiful flower. It is very, very nice. And also one of my little bulbs, which I didn't expect any flowers from this year, has given us this beautiful little lilac star-shaped flower. I planted a few in this tub, but there's a couple growing up, so just wait and see. I didn't expect any flowers, so I'm really happy with that. There's also a beautiful orange calendula, which is some size. It's really growing, and there's a lot of little flower heads on it. And it's really quite nice in there with the pop of orange. I don't have any orange in there, so maybe the other calendulas, sorry about that, round the corner here, they'll be the same colour. Although I'm not sure. Some of the little ones that I planted last week have little yellow heads. There's a few flower heads opening up. Not quite sure what they are there yet, but they will be really lovely when they open. I've got a few strawberries, nearly ripe. I picked 3 this morning, but you can see all the red popping through in the little spaces. There's also some little flower bulbs, if you can see them, growing on these. I'm not quite sure what these are, but I'm delighted that they've gave me flower heads. More strawberries. That's the little lilac, and a couple more strawberries that are nearly ready, but not quite. This is the dahlias, and I'll tell you something, they are busy flowers. Oh my goodness, they make a mess of your garden. They are beautiful, but they are very, very hard work flowers. They are not just leave me for a day. If you leave it for a day, oh my goodness, the petals, as you can see, they go everywhere. The 2 baskets are really bouncing into colour. Must have been all the rain and then a bit of sunshine. I do love those little ones in there. It's like a wee starburst, and they get lighter as the flowers mature. They go, look at that, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. The patterns are beautiful. Some lovely wee petunias, and they change colour. This is all the same plant, and they come out this lovely yellow, and then they turn this beautiful, beautiful pinky colour. And also a couple of these little blue ones. Now I looked them up the other day, and at the moment the names went out of my head, but it will come back to me. It might even come back to me very soon. This is the clematis, which is doing absolutely fantastic. It's really trying to take over, which I love. The wee azalea, which I found some fungus on the other day, but it was only on one part of the plant. But it did say to look out for bright red leaves, which I found one yesterday, and I don't know where it is today, but you can see the leaves are turning. I found one bright one yesterday, I'm just not very sure. It doesn't look very healthy at all. The new growth looks good, but it doesn't. The little calendulas that was in the pots, the seed ones, they're yellow. They're coming up at the back there. There's some new wee seedlings that have made it. The snails haven't managed to eat all of them. That's a bit of jasmine that's growing up there. That'll take a while, but we'll see how it goes. This is the carnations. They're all out in bloom. They are lovely. Nice wee marigolds, the orange ones at the back, and the pink carnations as well. Also, this fern here has started producing flower heads. So we're just going to have to wait and see. I think it's like a little white puff of flowers at the head. I think it is, but I'm not quite sure. I thought it was just a kind of fern. I wasn't. So I'm tending to think it's maybe a wildflower because it's growing very, very fast. And weeds and wildflowers grow fast. Flowers grow slow, weeds grow fast. But I like the foliage, so we'll wait and see how the flowers look. If the flowers don't look great and there's too many seed pods, because they would probably go all over the garden, I might just cut the flowers off and put them in a vase. But we'll wait and see. Wait and see what they look like first. This wee pot has bounced into life, and all of the lilies are opening up. There's a huge abundance there of the orange ones. I've noticed that there are no yellow flowers apart from the dahlia and the little calendulas that I've planted. That might actually even be orange, I'm not sure. But there are no yellow lilies. The red ones, bright orange over here, a lighter orange over there, and the pink ones, but no yellow ones. And I had just as many yellow as I did orange. So they must not have suffered the winter as good as these ones. I've had the red ones for quite a few years now. Lilies are very easy to take care of. They literally take care of themselves as long as you save them from the nighttime munchers. And the wee begonia, which came on in abundance. They're not little anymore. They're really filling all the spaces up. And those little shoots that I planted in the back there, they've doubled in size, and that one there's got a flower head on it. The cosmos at the back, that'll get some flower heads, but that's doing really well. I've also got a couple of little flower heads on these lilies. You can see them popping up. They tend to come up at different levels, which is really good. I really like the different levels, which means the flowers will be at different heights when it eventually blooms. But there's quite a few flower heads coming on it, so I'm delighted with that. And a wee flame bush, which is almost green. There's almost no pink left, and it's done fantastic this year. It's really doubled in size, and the leaves on it, they're not falling off. It seems very healthy, so I think it really does like this place here in the garden. I hope it'll give me lots of lovely little white flowers this year, but even if it doesn't, I'm delighted with the way it's behaved this year. It's came on fantastic. A couple more wee strawberries. I picked a couple from there this morning. That one's not quite ready. And that's the buddleia, which should start producing flowers. And that will bring the fuzzy bees and all the butterflies down to visit the garden, which should be fantastic. And that's us. I've shown you all the new growth that's coming on in the garden. And I'm absolutely delighted that this has arrived this morning. I'm really, really happy with that. And the bulbs at the other side as well with all the flower heads. Next couple of days, this should be nice and bright and orange. And lots more maybe to plant up. And just, it's time now just to sit back and watch all the colour coming. I'm looking forward to it so much, and we've been promised a fortnight of good weather to come, so I hope it really does. It would be fantastic for the garden. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.